Do you guys want to see just a little bit of good news? Just a teeny tiny bit? It looks like Donald Trump is already getting tired of Elon Musk. It's already happening. The Reddit Lord is, the hell is this? Tiger King Joe Exotic begs Trump to pardon him. Okay, amid offer to join his cabinet. Say yes, who cares? President-elect Donald Trump, addressing House Republican leaders at a Washington hotel on Wednesday, quipped that he can't get rid of Elon Musk. Elon won't go home. I can't get rid of him. At least until I don't like him, Trump joked, acknowledging Musk's growing presence in his inner circle. This is dire. Dude, you still have 2 months of being the president-elect. If the only good news we're getting out of this, apart from, I guess, Thun, is the fact that Donald Trump is in his own personal hell right now. You know? Donald Trump is this, like, suave isn't the right word, but he has a charisma and presence that comes with being a reality TV show host. And he's being followed around by objectively the most insufferable, awkward person alive. You know? Trump realizing all his biggest supporters are insanely annoying. I mean, it's not like he goes out of his way to spend time with people like Marjorie Taylor Greene or Matt Gaetz, you know? It's so funny to me that even as the richest man on earth, Elon is the last kid to get picked for dodgeball vibes. There are some things you just can't buy, and Aura is one of them. Musk, the world's richest person, has taken on an extraordinarily unofficial role in Trump's transition process. Right, because he's got Doge now. He's being promoted to do nothing role. It's very good. Not a government agency, but instead an outside agency to offer the White House advice and guidance. Recent reports in national media suggest that Musk's growing influence has surprised Trump world, with some questioning if this level of involvement is even allowed, according to Political Playbook. Some have also felt Musk has overstayed his welcome at the Palm Beach resort, according to sources consulted by NBC News and the New York Times. He's behaving as if he's a co-president and making sure everyone knows it, one of the sources told NBC News. And he's taking lots of credit for the president's... Do you have any idea how insufferable you have to be for, after only being there for a few days, there being this many inside reports of people saying you're being annoying? You know, you don't get this from Marjorie Taylor Greene or Matt Gaetz or a bunch of the other insane demagogues and grifters and adoring fans and so on. He has to be, like, remarkably irritating for things to build this quickly. Bragging about America Pack and X to anyone who will listen. He's trying to make President Trump feel indebted to him. And the president is indebted to no one, the source added. Ooh. I mean, that's not true, but in an emailed statement to Newsweek on Wednesday, Trump-Vance transition spokesperson Caroline Leavitt said, through gritted teeth, Elon Musk and President Trump are strong allies and visionary leaders committed to making America great again. Musk's unique business acumen makes him a once-in-a-generation leader, and his innovative ideas and efficiency will greatly benefit our federal government. Nice. During his week-long stay at Mar-a-Lago, Musk has bonded with the president-elect's family, posing for photos and playing golf, while also joining calls with foreign leaders, including, Erdogan. He was in with Erdogan as well. That's great. Also scheduled to meet Argentina's President Javier Milei at Mar-a-Lago on Thursday. That's crazy. That's the guy who presides over the world's only fourth world country. Well, if it isn't the Blowjob Brothers, I think Trump would really resent that, you know? Okay, this is the New York Times article that I saw a section of. It's genuinely amazing, okay? In nearly every meeting that President-elect Donald J. Trump holds in Mar-a-Lago, alongside him is someone who has been elected to nothing, nominated to nothing, and only a few months ago had no meaningful relationship with him. Elon Musk. The world's richest person has ascended to a position of extraordinary unofficial influence. Oh, so that's where Newsweek got that verbiage from. I see. Published 1:21 p.m. EST, November 13th. Published 9:02 a.m. ET, November 13th. Got that one quickly. In Trump's transition process, playing a role that makes him indisputably America's most powerful private citizen. He has sat in on nearly every job interview with the Trump team and bonded with the Trump family. and he is trying to install his Silicon Valley friends in plum positions in the next administration, creating Doge. But Mr. Musk's true influence on the Trump administration or the Trump transition effort goes well beyond that posting. Mr. Musk has assumed an almost mythical aura in Mr. Trump's inner circle. At Mar-a-Lago one recent evening, he walked into the dining room about 30 minutes after the president-elect did and received a similar standing ovation, according to two people who saw him enter. Oh, I bet Trump loved that one. Mr. Musk, often with his 4-year-old son X on his lap, has spent most of the last week at Mar-a-Lago joining not just interviews, but almost every meeting and many meals that Mr. Trump has had. He briefly shuttled back to Austin, Texas, where he has a $35 million compound, before returning on Friday, where he ate in Mar-a-Lago's dining room and on its patio, roamed the gift shop, and spent time on the golf course, all alongside the president-elect. I'm happy to be the first buddy, he replied to a social media follower this weekend. He said that on Twitter. Genuine possibility of a murder-suicide before Trump takes office from either of them. Genuine, like not even like a planned one. I'm talking like Donald Trump strangling him. I actually cannot think of any example certainly in contemporary politics. I can't even think of a historical example of a person being this annoying this quickly. We all know the only reason Trump changed his tune with Elon is because Elon had the money to back the Trump campaign and, use Twitter as a propaganda apparatus. And I am sure that Trump has indebted himself enormously to a great many people. Trump is going to crash out. But, we know that Donald Trump's ego is chafing at this. He's like the most egotistical guy alive. We know for a fact that he hates sharing the spotlight with people. This is insane. I can't think of any other example. And if Elon Musk ends up being so annoying that it changes history, that would be something else. Trump was meeting Biden to beg him to deport Elon and get rid of him. Please, Elon has to go. I still want to be president, but before I am, it has to be you. This article is based on roughly a dozen interviews with Republican donors, politicians, and friends of Mr. Musk, many of whom insisted on anonymity to talk about private conversations. Oh my God. It's only been like a week. A week! And you have donors and politicians looking at New York Times reporters being like, please, I need to vent to somebody about this. Please, God. Please. Elon, we were all sitting in the Mar-a-Lago dining hall having like a nice breakfast, and Elon went in there, and I swear to God, he did the X jump 7 times in a row. He said, look at me! They weren't jumping jacks. Every one of them was a distinct an X jump. Ah! He said he chanted USA wrong again. I don't even know how you get it wrong, but USA! He did it wrong. I don't know how. Ah! He does look like Dr. Robotnik. Publicly, just over the first week of the transition, Mr. Musk has endorsed Senator Rick Scott of Florida to be the next Senate Majority Leader, urged Republican senators to embrace recess appointments for Mr. Trump, suggested that all government employees should submit a, quote, weekly email of accomplishments. POV, you've never worked a job in your entire life. POV, your manager has been appointed by the person who owns the business and their son. Like the son of the owner of the business has been made your manager, and he has ideas. Oh my God. Michael Scott, business IQ, legitimately. Called for the Department of Education to be closed, solicited recommendations for new administration roles that he could bring to Mr. Trump, wondered if Canada was dying, I've wondered this, and posted plenty of Trump-themed memes. Behind the scenes, Mr. Musk's behavior has been far more hands-on than even some of his allies expected. Yeah, Elon 100% believes that he has bought the presidency. I don't know if Elon is going to be the shadow president. I think it'd be more likely Putin than Elon. That being said, I think Elon thinks that he's going to be the shadow president. He doesn't seem to understand being the shadow president means like being quiet a little bit. His role in the eyes of some Trump aides even outstrips that of Howard Lutnick and Linda E. McMahon, the two formally appointed leaders of the Trump transition. He sat in on calls with foreign leaders, including Erdogan and Zelensky, and plans to meet with Milei when he visits Mar-a-Lago. He's also attended at least one national security meeting with Mr. Trump alongside the likes of Stephen Miller, a top aide, and Donald Trump Jr. Well, I guess they just bring anyone to those. Whatever. On Wednesday, is today Wednesday? I don't know what day it is. I'm a streamer. It's not my job. Yes? Okay. Today, Mr. Musk is expected to accompany Mr. Trump to a meeting with House Republicans on Capitol Hill. This is the one, presumably, where Trump joked about staying in power forever. Joked. According to a person close to the president-elect, Mr. Musk is flying aboard Mr. Trump's plane to Washington. Swap out Elon Musk for George Soros. How do you think Republicans will respond? I'm past the point of trying to derive any catharsis from pointing out the hypocrisy, but literally the world's wealthiest man buying a social media site and paying voters in Pennsylvania. Like, if George Soros did this, there would be like mass suicides across the right wing. Like, literally, like, this is like everything they said this is more than what they said George Soros did by like several orders of magnitude. There is no comparison. There is no comparison for this in any point in modern American history. Nothing compares to this. Relationships that Elon has with people. On a personal level, Mr. Trump seems to be taken with Mr. Musk, adopting him as a quasi-member of the family. A photograph posted on social media by Tiffany Trump, Mr. Trump's youngest daughter, featured the entire family, including grandchildren at Mar-a-Lago, with the message, "Dad, we are so proud of you." And yep, I saw this one. Elon was standing right in the mix. Is this the one where Melania isn't here? Where they have Elon? Yeah, Elon's here, but not Melania. I'm gonna be honest, I'm very sexist, and I can't tell women apart. It doesn't help that they all dye their hair the same blonde, and they all try to look the same, and they all get plastic surgery. Melania's not there. Thank you for confirming for me. Elon is the new Melania. He's putting out. Elon, get in the picture with your boy, Mr. Trump told him, according to a video of the moment posted online. We have to get Elon with his boy, his gorgeous, perfect boy. On Sunday, Mr. Trump's eldest grandchild, Kai Trump, put in a little more bluntly with the photo from the golf course, Elon achieving uncle status. It's so weird, man. His son's name is X. Yeah? It's like the only kid he still has or cares about, because he got to name it X. Why are y'all referring to the kid as it? I think it's pretty normal to say it about, like, babies, isn't it? At least I feel like people do that a lot. It's not like a dehumanization thing. It's just hear it a lot. I don't really think people think about it. Hopefully Elon ends up being so personally odious that it disrupts Trump's ability to, like, I don't know, man. I just hope it makes Trump unhappy. That's all I want. Wait, does he always dress like this? With this stupid, like, business orphan suit jacket and a giant buckle and the skinny jeans? That's just his default since he moved to Texas, yes? Well, when in Rome.